Good morning, garden friends. Good morning, sunshine. The sun is blazing today. I've been spending a lot of time in this hillside garden, and I hope you can see me because once again, the sun is blazing. I've been spending a lot of time in this hillside garden because I wanted to get it well established, just like the other garden beds. And I have another area that I'm going to be working on to get well established as well. The hillside garden, I have to put the video in, but it started off as just veggies with these containers back here. Just veggies was in this garden. But then, once again, as I said in a previous video, I just had to put so much mulch. And I also just felt like I wasn't utilizing the space, like maximizing all the space that I have over here behind me in this particular area. Excuse me. I wanted to do a hosta garden, and what I'll do is I'll put that video in the comment section where all the hostas were burning, because this garden space is full sun, like as you can see now, all day. Like literally all day. So I have to continuously try out plants, see if they're going to work, and if they don't work, just gladly move them. The hostas did not work in this space. And so if you go in the comment section, you'll see that video where I had to pull all the hostas. So I've just been recreating this whole space, and I've been loving it. And so there are a couple of things that I do need to get done. Today I did make my way to the garden center. I'll show you those things to add more things over here. The last video we planted up, I believe it was some salvia over here, and we planted up a mum that's doing fine, and we planted up, I dug up some baby daisies. I'm going to dig those baby daisies up again today and put them somewhere else. What I realized after I planted those babies, and they should be fine because they're not rooted in or anything like that. What I realized is that they're going to be blooming white. And I think I mentioned in the video, like, oh, there's no white over here. I don't know what I was thinking. This, and it's not that white can't be on white, but this rose bush right here, if you can, this particular one, I have 4 rose bushes in here. I believe they're knockout roses, and 2 of them bloom pink and 2 of them bloom white. The one that doesn't have any blooms is white, and it slipped my mind because it's not in bloom. And so I don't know if I like the idea of the white daisy with the white rose. I want the white rose to have its day. I really adore that white rose. So what I'm going to do is dig up those 3 daisies. I'm going to move those to another spot. And then I believe I have something else that I'm going to put there. The other thing I need to do is I've been struggling with this penstemon. This penstemon has been in the ground, out of the ground, inside one of my containers, and I recently put it in the ground before I took my 11-day hiatus, and there were 3. And when I came back from that hiatus, or that vacay, one of the penstemon died, which throws off the thrift that I created. So I'm going to dig those penstemon up before I dig them up, because I've been moving them so much, and I'm still not worried. And it's not like I want them to die, but if something happens, there's nothing I can do. But you have to do what you got to do. So I have another place for the penstemon. I'm going to make sure I dig those holes first. I'm going to quickly move them, make sure they're well watered, and I think they'll be fine. I'm going to move those daisy maize, and then I'm going to set up these other plants and see where I want to put them in the ground. That's what I have going on today. Thank you for joining me. Let's go. So the first thing I'm going to do is dig the 2 holes for the penstemon. I'm going to stick the penstemon right here in between the spirea. I'm going to put one here. Of course, there's something here. I don't know, some wire mesh. Let me just bend it up. I don't know what used to go on over here. And then the other one is gonna go right here. Oh my gosh, that butterfly was so beautiful. Gonna fill up the holes. So it can be nice and moist. It's gone. I'm gonna put some biotone, just get everything ready. So the penstemon will have like a smooth move. Whew. That stuff stinks. So the penstemon right here. Please survive, guys. And then the third one that we know is dead. It's really dead. Stick them right in the holes, just like that. Whew. This one actually started blooming. Oh. Before I put the mulch back over them, give them some more water. Hopefully, it will be fine. And this will be there forever. Home, we shall see. Okay, those are in. The next thing I'm gonna do is move the gonna go ahead and move the daisies, the little daisies we planted up. Gonna go ahead and move those next. Let's do that. That will be quick and easy. I'm gonna just go up here and grab these little daisies that we stuck in. And guys, the leaves on them, of course, it's just a quick pull. They look dead. I'm not worried about that, because what you want with the daisies, these are the ones we planted yesterday. We just need them to take root. And once they take root, they will develop new leaves. So this is not what we're worried about. We're just going to get them in the ground. So we have the holes already. I'm just going to stick them. The holes are actually too big. And we're just going to stick them down in there. Should have put some biotone. Where's my biotone? Because it helps with root growth. Just a little. And water. Water is so important. Drench it. Drench it. And I'll come out here and water again tomorrow. So now that we got those two plants moved, the penstemon and the daisy may, let's talk about the plants that I got from the garden center. Let's do that. Okay, let's try this again. So I had to grab everything. But I think my mic wasn't on. I think that mom is gonna have to go. It's really stressed out. I said earlier it was fine, but the more as the day goes by, is drooping. I'm gonna give it more water, but I think it's too hot over here. But anyways, guys, this is gorgeous. This is a Pyre Sun Rudbeckia. And I have a few Rudbeckias in my garden. Of course, I have the traditional Black Eye Susan. I have another one over here. It has like some orange and it's like dark. I really like it. I like the color. What I noticed about it that it hasn't gotten any bigger. And this has been in the ground over here for, I think this is his like second, I want to say third year, because I think it was like one of my first finds. But anyways, and so this is completely a striking yellow. So where I want to put these is where I originally had those Black Eye Susans, not the Daisy May, where I just moved the Daisy May. I want to stick those over there. I was able to pick up 3 of them. So I want to stick those there. And my Lowe's is having a 2 for $10 sale. So hopefully the sale won't be over by the time you all see this, but 2 for $10. So those are the first ones I want to get in the ground. And I think they will look really nice grouped together, just like the Daisy Mays would have right here, but even better. I need to cut back this Artemisia. So I want to do a grouping of 3 right there. Gonna try to get them planted all today. The other thing I got my hand on some echinacea, also known as coneflower. This is the Powwow Wildberry. I only picked up 2 of these. The last time I put echinacea in my garden, it didn't come back. So I got 2 because I realized I'm going to have so much yellow over here, so much purple. I do have the orange, what are those? Blanket flowers. I do have some white, you know. I have 1 pink and that, what is that? It's like a bleeding heart. So I want to get these 2 in the ground. And where do I want them is the question. I have to think about that. I also got 2 of these. I already have these in my garden. This is Blue Bow Acastache. I already have this in my garden. I didn't give you all the specs on any of these, but all of them are full sun. This one gets 16 inches high, 24 inches wide. I have this on the other side, like part shade garden, and the sun went down. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Like, it is hot. And so, so I want some over here. So I feel like those 3 are the only ones I knew exactly where they were going. But I do have an idea, kind of, sort of. The last thing I have in this plant was on my list. Y'all know I love me some sedum. And so I got this After Dark sedum. This, you see that bloom is upright. Y'all know I already have some dark sedum in my garden, but it's a totally different type of sedum. And I got 3 of these. Of course, we know sedum spreads, and of course, you know, before I put this in the ground, I'm going to take me a piece or 2 so I can start making a whole nother plant. I'm going to do that. If you didn't catch my reel, or I should say my short for YouTube that I put up regarding propagating sedum, you can go take a look at that. I'm pretty sure there's tons of videos up about propagating sedum, but I did like a quick short on it the other day because I make sure I try to propagate sedum every year once I learn that it was something you can do. I need to really think where this is going as well. So those are all the plants I got. So since we know exactly where these are going, and I think they make a great statement right there, I'm going to have to show you all from another angle. We're going to go ahead and just get those in the ground. And I'm pretty sure that that's where I want them. Yeah, let's go. That looks good. I could stick in the 2 coneflowers up here, or I don't want to put the Akastaki because I have some salvia that is purple, and then I have the purple dahlias. So the coneflowers could go right up there. But let's look at some other options before I make that decision, because there's a lot of color coming down here. Oh, but are you guys looking where I'm looking? But up here, there's no color because it's mainly dianthus that is not in bloom. That, guys, I'm not sure about that dianthus anyways. So we could stick both of the coneflowers up here, one up here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. Those look good. Oh my gosh, I'm super happy. Okay, let's move down the hill and see where we want to put our other friends. This right here on the hill has some shade. So now I need to figure out where I want to put the Akastaki, is that how you say it? And the sedum. My thought was, let me point you all down a little closer. Right here, I kind of like, as a matter of fact, let me take y'all off. So every time I come into this garden space, I'm going to walk backwards. I always walk straight to that eclipse, right? That hydrangea eclipse. And so what I was thinking was creating a pathway, because this is the path that I walk straight here. So here's the eclipse, and here's my wheelbarrow. I walk this path. So what I was thinking I can do with the 3 sedums is put them along here, and then I'll create a path, and that would be my cutoff. So I have 3 sedums. So I think I'm going to stick one here, just 3 in front of this butterfly bush. Now for the agastache, Lord help me, I forgot something up there. I think I may put them right here. I don't know, guys. The other thing I have to think about too, because every time I think I'm done with this hill garden, oh my gosh, this plant right here is annual. That plant is annual. When that leaves, I'm going to have a big open space there. I'm going to have to figure out something to put there. Maybe I can take the agastache, I hope I'm saying that right, and I can put it nearby. But then you have this lavender that's purple, but I guess it doesn't matter because that bloom's purple and I had the lavender there. But what I can do is put it tucked right kind of under it, so when this dies back, I'll know, like, I can either move it. Then I have an open space back here. I'm thinking about putting another one of those because I have another one right here, so that would fill in that space. Or do I want to wait for this to die back and find me one big statement plant to put there? Cool, decisions. I also have another phlox that's in the shade garden that's suffering a bit, that's not reblooming because it's not getting enough sun. Well, it's in the part shade, that I'm going to stick right there with the other phlox. We'll do that in another video. For now, I'm pretty sold on where the sedum is going to go. kind of like right here. So let me just do that. Thankfully, sedum doesn't need. Y'all, I'm tired. I don't even think I'm going to take a piece of this sedum tonight. I can always do it another day. I think the sedum would do wonderful. Like that. Y'all see that? Let me step out the way. I like it. That's where it's going. Shovel! And the interesting thing, if I wanted, what would probably be cute too is put one akastashi there and one right there. Oh my gosh, things will just come together. They come together as you talk things through. They really, really do. Because y'all just be seeing the top of my head. I'm short, but I don't know, like, why? So I always feel like when I can lean the camera down and you all will see me, but then you don't see me. So I might scoop this over. Scoop this over. Stick one here and stick one here. Oh, that's coming together. And then let me see you walk. No, sir. Then we just walk down and we have that path. That works. That works for me. I hope y'all let me know in the comments. Did I get it right? Guys, whew, we got done in this hot sun. I love this. So we got the sedum in. Let me give you all a close up. See how pretty that sedum is? We got the akastashi, however you want to say it in. Nothing's over here, but we got the daisy maze moved, and hopefully they will take root. They look dead now, but if they don't take root, or I don't see new growth, because what happens with those plants is that, like I said, the old leaves will die and you will see new leaves emerge. If I don't see that, what I'll do is dig up new babies and start all over. That's not hard at all. Just like with sedum. Sedum, I told you I was gonna take a piece of this sedum and propagate it tonight. Nope. Or today, I should say. Nope. I am not doing that. This was a lot in one day. I try to space it out sometimes when I'm going to plant. So we got those in. Oh, we got the penstemon moved. And those have been watered, and I don't have to water those in. I just have to come back and water the akastash. Whatever we're in. Let me stop saying that. We left a pot here, but we got that beautiful Rebecca and Rudbeckia, and I think that is, aside from the sedum, because sedum is just one of my favorites, this is a good purchase. We're gonna water that in, and then we got those coneflowers in that made such a beautiful statement right there and brought some color. Let me try to catch another angle, only because the sun. You all see? And so the hillside garden, once again, I probably won't do it tonight, but just to remind myself that I need to move, possibly, I'll give it another day. I'm going to water it in tonight, that mom, and I may need to move it Um, everything's looking good. We will deal with this area when that one dies back. Going back to the coneflowers because the sun moved. So we'll be back. This hillside garden is coming along. It's not done, but it has come a long way from just being a veggie garden and then a hosta space with some flowers. It's come a long way. And so I'll give you guys an update on everything. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes and subscribing. You guys are like super awesome. Someone asked me on one of the comments, did I have a schedule? And I don't, but I do feel like I'm starting to develop a schedule. It seems like I post Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and sometimes Saturdays. And so now that that's kind of getting stuck in my head, that's probably what I'm going to do. But that's kind of been like my routine without saying that that's my schedule. So look for my videos then. But please keep your notifications on because you never know when I'm going to post, when I'm going to upload a short, when I'm going to upload a video. Thank you so much again for tuning in and taking this journey with me. I'll see you in the next one. Be blessed.